you are doing good and safe at home. Welcome back to our English class. Let's start our English class with a word of the day. Every day in our class, I am giving a word of the day, a new word for you. Am I right? Yes. Are you reading those words? Are you making sentences by using those words? Yes or no? Every day I am giving you an activity regarding this word of the day. But some students are sending their sentences to me. Other students, when will you send? Okay. Dear students, please make sentences by using these words and send it to me. Okay, it will helpful for you. Okay, then today I am going to introduce a new word, that is trample. Trample. Have you heard this word before this? Trample. Okay, trample means shake. Okay, to shake. Trample means to shake. Okay, trample means to shake. Okay, to shake because of cold or some fear. Okay, see, you have done a mistake. Okay, you have done a big mistake. Your mommy will scold you. What will you do? You will afraid, right? Yes. That time we will feel one shivering in our hand and leg, right? Yes, sometimes our voice also will shiver. That is called tremble. Okay, tremble means to shake. To shake because of cold. When we feel cold also we will shiver, right? Yes. Tremble means to shake because of cold or frightened. Frightened means fear or fright. Have you got it? Okay. Shall we remember what did we learn before that? Some word of the day we have learned, right? We have learned many vocabulary. We will recall once, okay? Last week, what did we learn? Yes, first one. Very good. Accurate. Accurate means correct, exact. Okay, accurate means correct or exact. Very good. Then, next one. Hilarious. Have you learned? Hilarious means very funny. Okay, hilarious means very funny. Okay, then next one, what did we learn? Yes, accomplish. Accomplish, which means yes, complete successfully. Okay, accomplish means complete successfully. Then today what did we learn? Yes, trample. Trample means to shake. Trample, to shake. Okay, do you remember now? Yes. Dear students, please read these words, learn these meanings, then write 5 sentences by using these words and send it to me. Okay? Okay, dear children, now let's jump into our lesson. What lesson we are learning? Do you remember that? Yes. What's the topic? Ice skating, right? This is an interesting story, right? The story is about what happens when 3 children go ice skating. Who are the children? What's their names? Yes, first one, Amy, then Ju, then Lori, right? Okay. What happened to them? Where did they go? Yes, they went to a river, right? Why did they go there? They went there to skate on the river, right? If the river is frozen, because it was a winter season, right? So, if the river is frozen, they want to skate on it, right? Okay, who went first? Ju? No. Then, who went first? Amy? No. Then, Lori, right? Okay, Lori went first. Who were elder children? Very good. Ju and Lori. Okay, then Amy, she is a little girl. Okay, so she came at last. Okay, then who went first? Lori, right? What did he say? What did he shout? Yes, he shouted in the middle of the river, the water is thin. So, stay near the shore. Who heard this? Joe. But Amy didn't hear that. See, this Joe and Laurie, they didn't bother about the young child, right? They started their journey, but they didn't look her, Amy. Okay, then at last what happened? Yes, Amy fell down into the thin water. Okay, what is the meaning panting? Yes, panting means breathing in and out with loud sound. Okay, with the sound. Okay, very good. Then, what is the meaning crush? Yes, loud sound. Sudden, loud sound. Very good. Okay, do you remember everything? Zigzagging? Turning sharply from one side to another. Okay, then, what is the meaning terror-stricken? Yes, very scared. Who was terror-stricken there? Yes, Ju. Why? Because her sister Amy fell into the river. Okay, that's why she was looking with scared. Okay, terror-stricken. Very scared. Okay. Now, let's move on to our next part. Okay. At last, what happened? Yes, they were trying to take her sister from the water, right? Yes, so Laurie, this boy, he told her to take the rail from the fence. Am I right? Do you remember that? Yes. See, then the next few minutes, Joe blindly did what Laurie said. Okay, because she wanted to take her sister from the water. Okay, so she went fast to take the rail from the fence. Okay, at that time, this boy, Laurie, he was lying on the ice and hold Amy up. Okay, with his arm and hockey stick. Okay, he has a hockey stick in his pocket. He took that and he was hold up Amy with his arm and that hockey stick. Okay, at that time she also came. Who? Yes, Ju. Where did she go? Yes, she went to take the rail from the fence, right? Okay, she took the rail from the fence and she dragged it. Okay, dragged means dragged, dragging. Okay, why are you dragging your shoes? Dragging means, yes, pull something with effort or force. Okay, pull something with effort or force. Okay, that is called a drag. Okay, ilukkurathu. Okay, drag. She was dragging the rail from the fence and she came there. Okay, with the use of that rail and with the hockey stick and that boy Laurie, he pulled her out. Okay, then now she was frightened. Who? Amy. Why? Because she thought she will die, right? Yes, she was frightened than hurt. She got some injury, but she was frightened than that. Okay, she couldn't bother about the injury because she was frightened. Okay, have you got it now? Then afterwards, Laurie said to Joe, we have to take her to our home as fast as we can. We have to take her to our home. Okay, why? Because she was shivering now. Okay, she feels very cold. So he told her to wrap some warm clothes on her body. Okay, he was saying that I will remove her skates. I will remove her shoes. While I'm removing that, you have to wrap some warm clothes to her body. Okay, why? Because she was shivering. Okay, she was frightened and she was shivering. Okay, so we have to take her to our home as fast as we can. Who said like this? Yes, Laurie. Okay, then he was removing her. He was taking off her shoes. At that time, they wrapped some warm clothes, okay, to her body and they took her to the home. Did you understand up to this? Okay. Who went to the fence? Ju. For what did she go there? Yes, she has to take the rail from the fence. Okay, good. Then who was holding up Amy? Yes, Laurie, right? With the help of his arm and hockey stick. Okay, then what did they decide? Yes, they decided to take her to home as fast as they can, right? Okay, then what did they wrap on her body? Yes, warm coat. Okay, very good. Then did they go to home? No idea, right? They started their journey to home. Did they reach? No idea. Let's see that in our next class. Now let's learn meaning. Okay, what is the meaning dragged? Dragged means pulled something with force or effort. Okay, pulled something with force or effort. Okay, will you forget? No, what is the meaning dragged? Dragged means pulled something with force or effort. Okay, dear students, now I will play an audio. Okay, first listen carefully. Okay, read the text carefully, then underline the hard words. What are the words you don't know to read? Underline it, replay the audio and verify that. Okay. Chapter 3, Ice Skating. What happens when 3 children go ice skating? Read and find out. Ju and Amy were sisters. Their friend Laurie lived next door to them. The 3 children always played together. One winter, the 3 children decided to go to the river. If the river was frozen, they wanted to skate on it. Ju and Laurie, the 2 older children, ran ahead of Amy. It was not far from the river, but both were ready before Amy reached them. Laurie did not see her coming. He was carefully skating along the shore, checking to see if ice was thick enough to skate on. He shouted, "I'm going on the first bend to see if it's all right before we begin to race." Amy saw Laurie skate away, looking like a young Russian in his furry coat and cap. Ju was skating nearby. She heard Amy panting after her run. Amy was stamping her feet and blowing on her fingers as she tried to put her skates on. Ju didn't turn around and went slowly, zigzagging down the river after Laurie. As Laurie turned the bend, he shouted back, "Keep near the shore. The ice is thin in the middle." Ju heard, but Amy was too far away to hear him. Ju looked back and saw Amy start skating and thought she must have heard. Ju started to skate towards the bend. Laurie had skated round the bend and Ju was just at the turn. Amy started to skate towards the smoother ice in the middle of the river. Suddenly, Ju stopped and stood still. Ju turned around just in time to see Amy fall. The thin ice broke with a crash and there was a splash of water. Ju heard Amy scream loudly. Ju tried to call Laurie, but her voice was gone. She tried to rush forward, but her feet seemed weak. She could only stand, staring with a terror-stricken face at Amy's blue hood above the water. Suddenly, Laurie shouted, "Bring a rail from the fence, quick, quick." For the next few minutes, Ju blindly did what Laurie said.
Laurie was lying flat on the ice, holding Amy up with his arm and hockey stick. Joe dragged a rail from the fence. Together they pulled Amy out, who was more frightened than hurt. We must take her home as fast as we can. Let's wrap our warm things around her while I take off her skates, said Laurie. He wrapped his coat around Amy and pulled at the straps of Amy's skates.
Today's homework, you have to write 5 sentences by using the word of the day. What word today? Tremble. What is the meaning? Yes, to shake. Okay? Tremble means to shake. You are going to write 5 sentences by using the word. Then read the text carefully, underline the hard words, then learn these meanings. Okay? All meanings from starting onwards. Okay? Yes, let's meet in next class. Bye-bye.